Hi, welcome back to Mzansi Overloaded. If you're new here, subscribe because, honey, we are about to dive into some serious tea today. So grab your popcorn, get comfortable, and let me tell you. Today we're talking about the Mseleku household and child. I have thoughts, many thoughts.
Operation Teka Hinkwaso, Operation Tata Zonke.
Now, before we get into it, let me just say I'm calling a spade today. No sugarcoating, no filter. We are keeping it 100, okay?
Let's start
with the elephant in the room, or should I say the bull in the kraal. Musa Mseleku's words are not giving husband energy, they are giving bully energy. And I said what I said. Otherwise perfect? Absolutely not. None of us is perfect. But the way this man speaks to his wives, especially Luma Khumalo these days, is giving verbal abuse, it's giving toxic, it's giving I need therapy, but I'm too proud to get it.
I am not leaving my man because
their disrespect is loud. Like, so loud the ancestors can hear it. The ancestors can even hear it, even the neighbors. Even Siri heard it and said, I cannot help with that.
I realize we're not friends.
And don't even get me started on this whole Makwela situation. The fact that Mseleku doesn't see anything wrong with marrying Makwela, a girl from Makumalo's own village, and then having a whole baby with her. Say, do you not have a conscience? Did it go on vacation? Is it coming back? Like, imagine watching your husband marry someone from your neighborhood. Someone who probably used to greet you, Sawona mama, and then they are having babies while you are struggling with fertility. Their audacity, their disrespect, their sheer lack of empathy. How is Makumalo supposed to feel? How would any of us feel? I'll wait. Now here's where it gets spicy. Mseleku has the nerve, the absolute audacity to say that because Makumalo is now the provider, she has choices because of her financial strength. Say, let me get this straight. You want Makumalo to provide for your other wives and their kids, but then you throw it in her face then that she has money. Make it make sense.
I'm going nowhere.
Listen, Makumalo can help her husband if she wants to, but why is she expected to be the ATM for the entire Mseleku empire? Is she FNB? Is she Capitec? Where is the logic?
I don't know. I'm still... Because at least 10...
And can we just take a moment to appreciate Makumalo's glow up? This queen went from being provided for to being the provider. Her father used to be Mseleku's kid's transport driver. Do you understand the elevation? The levels she's reached.
Okay, baby.
Makumalo didn't just unlock generational wealth, she broke the lock, threw away the key, and built a whole new house. She's out here being a blessing to the Khumalo family, while Mseleku is out here being, well, Mseleku.
Hey, fame in Alibimbayona.
But here's where Mseleku shows his true colors, and honey, they are not pretty. The only weapon this man has left to hear to Makumalo is to bring up the child issue. Like, why, say? Why are you effing doing that? Because Makumalo is your wife. And that, my friend, is disgusting. It's cruel. It's the definition of hitting below the belt. That previous episode where he was insulting Makumalo about not having a child, I wonder if he watches it back and feels any shame, any remorse, any human emotion. How do you insult someone about something they cannot control? How do you weaponize someone's pain and then have the audacity to say you love them? Love doesn't look like that, Sam. That's not love. That's manipulation 101. That's control. That's toxicity with a capital TOXIC.
Because in net discipline. Absolutely.
And can we talk about the Khumalo family for a second? How does Mseleku expect Makumalo's family to be happy with him after all the insult he's hurled at their daughter? After all the public humiliation, after making her cry on national television? This man claims to love Makumalo, but his actions are saying something else, completely different. Why does his success make you so bitter? Mseleku, Why can't you just be happy for your wife?
A man's got to do what a man's got to do to survive.
Oh, wait, I know why. It's because when a woman starts doing better than you, suddenly you feel small, like you feel threatened. You feel like you're losing control.
Please, no,
And let me tell you something. When a man finds you with nothing, some of them never want you to surpass them. They want to keep you under their wings so they can control you, manipulate you, and use you. And that's exactly what is happening here. Makumalo said something that hit different. She said Mselegu had her to make others happy. And that's his strategy, fam. That's the game. He used to do it with Makumalo, praising her and making her happy at the expense of Mangwabi's pain. Now he's doing it to Makumalo to make Makwela happy because she can give him the children he wants.
Wrong day.
But here's the tea, and it's scalding. Makumalo is sleeping in a bed she made. And I know that sounds harsh, but if you go back to previous season and watch how she celebrated Mangwabe's shortcoming, child, Kama is not a liar. She doesn't forget addresses, and she always delivers. It's sad to watch Makumalo go through this. It really is. But you fed the pieces and now it's biting you. The same pain you watch others go through, now it's your turn. And this time, it's your sadness at the expense of making Makwela happy.
Part of life.
Now can you talk about Makumalo talking to her unmarried friend for advice? Sis, I love you, but no. What advice is an unmarried friend going to give you about a polygamous marriage? It's like asking a vegan for steak recommendations. Selegu is smart in this regard. When he wants advice, he talks to Vugile, who is in a polygamous marriage, someone who can relate. An unmarried friend might tell you to leave because she doesn't understand the dynamics, or worse, she might want your man. Want to be like you, or is just plain jealous. I'm not saying your friend is a hater, but well, you know. Makumalo needs to talk to a married woman, someone who's been in the trenches, someone who truly understands. When Makumalo said Mselegu doesn't respect her, I was like, sis, what were you expecting? Why would an old man respect a young woman in a traditional setup like this? They say age is just a number until you get into this kind of marriage. Then you realize the age imbalance, the power dynamics, the whole hierarchy of it all. He speaks to her in an undermining tone because he feels entitled to her. She came into the marriage with nothing, at least in his eyes, so he thinks he owns her. Even though Makumalo is now making more money than him, he'll never respect her as an equal because without the Mselegu name, according to him, she wouldn't be where she is. The delusion, the audacity, I can't. And Makumalo expecting an apology, honey, you'll grow old waiting. He doesn't see you as an equal partner. You'll always be beneath him in his mind.
Now, the perfect man would be no man.
What Mselegu said in the diary room in season 8 was disgusting. Like, I need to bleach my ears. Disgusting. Instead of humbling himself, instead of respecting Makumalo, he continued to talk bad about him. It's clear he doesn't care about her feelings. He only cares about his feelings, his ego, and his pride. He tried to say that when he spoke about Makumalo failing her duties, it was about support, not about her inability to have children. Lies, deception, fraud. Selegu used to say the two people who support him are Umatwele and Makumalo. So when did she stop supporting? Oh, let me guess, the moment she got replaced by the young girl from her village. Selegu took Makwela to spy to Makumalo because he's jealous of her success. Change my mind, I'll wait. And why does he keep bringing up the child's situation? Doesn't he realize he's embarrassing Makumalo? That's it already. Painful for her. What is he trying to achieve? Yes, she can't give you a child, but does that make her less of a woman? No, she's more than a woman. She's smart, mature, and helped you build your empire. She's always been by your side. She raised Mpilo like her own daughter with nothing but love. But according to Mselegu, none of that counts because at the end of the day, he married her to give birth, not because he loved her. That's not marriage, bro. That's using someone, and it's disgusting. And have you noticed that Mselegu visits everyone's houses except Makumalo's? You know why? Because he bought those other two houses. He can control those wives in those situations. But Makumalo's house, everything belongs to her, and he feels like less of a man because he cannot control the situation. And then Makumalo finds him at Mangwabe's house playing Happy Family after he said he wouldn't be visiting their houses. The betrayal, the lies. She's being isolated and punished simply because she won't help Makwela with her money.
Saretsa dipari a re bana ba hao sa totketsa ngwana o lokile iso wena.
Where is Mselegu's pride though? Why are you fetching Makumalo's neighbor and then asking for her assistance? Makwela and Mselegu truly deserve each other. They really do. Makwela thought she hit the jackpot. She thought Mselegu was financially loaded. She thought Makwela had all the money, which is why she got close to him. Plot twist, Makumalo is the one with the financial upper hand. Now Makwela is learning the hard way that pride pays no bills and there's no soft life without work. Sis, these women work hard to be where they are. Makwela's I don't care attitude is the reason she's not living the soft life she wanted. Welcome to reality, baby girl. Wake up. Look, at the end of the day, this whole situation is sad, it's toxic, it's unhealthy. Makumalo deserves so much better than this. She deserves respect, she deserves love, she deserves a partner who lifts her up instead of tearing her down. But will she live? That's the $1 million question. All I know is that I'll be watching with my popcorn, my tea, and my opinions ready for the next episode. Alright fam, that's all I have for today. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you think Makumalo should leave? Do you think Mselegu will ever change? Is Makwela going to regret her choices? Spill the tea in the comments, and if you enjoyed this video, smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of the drama. I'll see you in the next one. Stay blessed, stay unbothered, and remember, know your worth, sis. Bye.